Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we...
Alright. I'm waiting on it. I gotta leave franchise mode to accept your invite. Kyler Murray. I like Kareem Hunt. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna build him up and turn him into something. And I got Chris Harris Jr. and something else out of that too. And Baker. So it's not like a don't got a quarterback I can turn into that. Baker got 95 throw power. Every time you throw the ball, you hear.
Coach, some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Get ready. Ready? 56. Back 25. Right there. 56. Base. Down to lose one. Wait. He's coming. Double up. Check. He's coming. Double up. Watch twist. Smooth.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
13 yards on the play.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
59, ready. Like 25. In your 39. Bang. Base. Bang. Alert 3.
On 1st down, Ryan.
Hatchet.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Ryan. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about
and the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Gardner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
3 down.
On third down, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And out of bounds right around the 20. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your play.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Watch safety. Safety's creeping.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Watch the shift!
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Here we go. 50.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Hey, Delta.
Check 56.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Space.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. 11.
56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, 57's the mic. 57.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this. That's caught inside the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
Here we go.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Here we go. Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
Hurry.
Watch the curl.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
57.
Hey, exit.
You don't want none of that. Give it. Pick up the ball.
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more. And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That's it. Big hit.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I got you. 21.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
SOS.
Lets it fly for Thielen.
SOS.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big run by Kareem Hunt. Give him 69 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run here with Freeman. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Yeah, baby.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
He completes it to Wilson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Regular.
Mike's 57's Mike. It's a party now.
Bravo.
It's a party now. 57's Mike.
Hurry. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. They're able to locate Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
57's the Mike. Watch
King.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Alert.
57's the Mike.
Hey. High 7.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 57, Mike.
Hurry.
Record.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Real. Hey, alert 33.
57's Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He completes it to Peak. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble, as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, it's Hunt, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready. Y'all playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley.
You can't break one, Buddy Calhoun. Come on.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
I'm going to lose to this man. Lag, and then we called the wrong play.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now he's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
As they try to hang on. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
That's our own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Hey, happy birthday, yo. Yeah, happy birthday, yo.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down following a gain of 3. That right there, a good sign.
I tripped the shit out there. Oh, bro. Yeah. That bro's easy, yeah.
5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On third down, Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Hey, express! Kill! Turn it up! Kill!
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs.
39.
Hey, switch gears. Switch it.
Now Ryan. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter.
Down! Ready! Blue 80!
Right there, 56.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Kill. Let him go.
This is Freeman on first and 10.
Check 52.
Freeman a first down and more. And down to the 27-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They will continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Let's go, D.
Hurry!
They run again with Hunt. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Bethel Park came here to schedule games.
Such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not
What
a
happened?
lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
It just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there for Arizona.
Young.
And even 50 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for.
I think he went to go do something right quick, though, Pay.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
That's fucking terrible.
I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Man.
Inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Mike 50.
Mayfield looks to throw.
What?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked on by Troy Apke. And they have the football and will take over at the 24.
Don't tell me you just beat him, Dex.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those.
Shit.
It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw
Let's go over here, Dex.
so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds?
What score, Dex?
All those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Oh, that's game. That was the glitchiest shit I've seen yet. That's game.
Taking it in from the 20.
Good game,
and the
Dex.
Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They get
Real
one
shit.
more as the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back.
He lost to fucking Dex. Imagine what I'm gonna do to him week 8. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Shut the fuck up, fat boy.
You a fucking bitch, nigga.
You're always dick riding somebody else. Shut your fat ass up.
Shut your bitch ass up. You mad like shit, boy. Go suck Street's dick, bitch.
Go suck Street's dick. What is that? I don't even understand what that means. I don't even understand what that means, faggot.
The fuck up, bitch.
You live in another man's house, fat boy.
That's good. That's all fan, bitch.
It's all good. I know, that's my point. I don't know what do you know.
I said you're a bum, Dad. I said you're a bum, boom.
No, you didn't.
You call me fat. You're a bum. You're a fucking bum. You're a bum. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
You don't like
Shut the fuck up, you bum.
Do something about it, fat boy.
You a fucking bum. Where you at then? I'll pull up.
I'm in Tennessee. Pull up. With your big cash.
So shut the fuck up,
living
boy.
in another man's house.
So shut the fuck up.
Fat boy, pull up. Go ahead. Fly to Tennessee. I meant do something about it as an exercise, fat ass.
Check 27. Eyes on 27.
Mayfield to throw.
You're a fucking bum.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm cool with
Big
it.
play coming
I don't
up.
mind
Here's
it.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4.
All right, Dex, chill, bro. You in the bitch ear.
I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math.
You heard him right.
He's
You in the
getting
bitch
all the
ear.
attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted.
29-19.
That should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
On first down, it's Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
You know what the difference between me and you is? I'll take my loss, stay in the chat, not quit the league, you know.
You still talking, dick nigga? Shut the fuck up, boy.
That's what you do. Take your loss, leave the league, throw a big